What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NFL DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday Night Football, Bucs and Eagles. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, @Josh Engleman. Only place you're going to get updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock. Let me know in the comments section who's your favorite and least favorite of my contenders for tonight's slate. And finally, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up and get a little bit of extra money on that first deposit. Now, we round out the bottom of my top 10 with Jalen Reagor, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, Zach Ertz, and Devontae Smith on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It is time to find out. First up at number 5, we're going to 10K Miles Sanders. He's projected for 11 fantasy points. The Eagles are 6.5-point dogs with a 52.5-point game total. They are the number 18 offense at PFF, going up against the number 7 defense. But the run defense in particular is kind of scary. And you're kind of expecting Philly to be at least playing from behind somewhat. You know, the Bucs are the favorites. That's the more likely scenario. I think Miles Sanders is involved regardless. 2% chance to go for more than 25, so you're kind of going here for the floor. The 10K price tag actually looks really nice. 1% chance to be the optimal MVP. That's not why you're going here. 35% at the flex. Miles Sanders looks like a really nice value play this week. At number 4, the preferred option as a pass catcher for the Bucs for right now is Mike Evans. 13,500, projected for just shy of 14 fantasy points. They are 6.5-point favorites with that 52-point total. They are the number 1 offense via PFF, going up against the number 11 defense. So it's a slightly below average defensive matchup, but all told, from a fantasy perspective, this is really good. We're north of 52.5 fantasy points, or we're right at 52.5 fantasy points. We're north of 50. 12% chance that he goes for more than 25. 8% chance to be an optimal MVP, plus another 29% at the flex spot. That gets Mike Evans to 37%. He's tied with Miles Sanders, but he does get the tiebreaker, gets into number 4. Now we're taking a big time step up to number 3, and then a gigantic leap to 1 and 2. Number 3, we've got Leonard Fournette. He's 11K, projected for just under 14 fantasy points. You expect Tampa to hopefully be holding a lead, at which point Leonard Fournette is going to be at least a little bit more involved. 6.5-point favorites should help. 11th ranked defense is not ideal, but again, the price tag is what matters here. 6.5% chance that he goes for more than 25 fantasy points. Just a 3% chance to be the optimal MVP. You need a lot of touchdown luck for that to happen, and one of those touchdowns probably need to be for like 80 yards. I don't expect it. I do like using him quite a bit in the flex spot. 44% likelihood to be optimal there. That gets him all the way to 47% total. He's on an island. He's not one of the 2 quarterbacks, but he's ahead of every single other player on this slate. At number 2, we go to the GOAT. That's Tom Brady. He's 16,500, projected for 23 fantasy points in a spot where he's going to throw and throw and throw, and he can grab the blueprint from Kansas City or from Dallas because they had no problem doing it either. 42% likelihood that he goes for more than 25 fantasy points. 35% chance he's the optimal MVP. 34% chance he's optimal at the flex. All told, 70% likelihood that Tom Brady is in an optimal. It's really difficult to get away from the quarterbacks on FanDuel because of the scoring system. Today feels like an even more difficult day. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. You know what I mean. It's really hard to get away from the quarterbacks today. They both look incredible. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Head on over to Twitter and follow me, @Josh Engleman. Get the updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock. Hop in the comments section and let me know who your favorite and least favorite contenders are. And then just give a shout out to No House Advantage. Go check them out. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up for an instant match deposit bonus. We close it out at number 1 with $15,500 Jalen Hurts. That's $1,000 cheaper than Tom Brady. Basically the same fantasy projection. We're looking for 23 out of both of them. Slight underdogs, but you know Hurts is going to do everything that he possibly can to succeed, whether that's on the ground or through the air. On the ground might be a little difficult, but we shall see. 43% likelihood that Hurts can go for more than 25 fantasy points. 33% likelihood at MVP. 39% at utility because he's cheaper and it's easier to do. So, add it all up. 72% chance that Jalen Hurts is in the optimal lineup altogether. which means he's the number one contender for tonight's slate. But let's be clear. The chance that one of Jalen Hurts or Tom Brady is not in the optimal tonight is 50-50. That's terrifying. Good luck figuring out who it's going to be. I'm just going to play both of them a lot. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NFL DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday Night Football, Eagles and Bucs. DraftKings version of this video is around here somewhere. Go check it out. I will be back again tomorrow morning with my top fives for this Sunday's slate. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money.